Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday, and it is actually update day for both Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War. So what I thought we would do is we combine everything all into one video and discuss everything that is just simply happening to Call of Duty today. So first of all, in Black Ops Cold War, we have Nuketown. Secondly, we have Warzone. Really not much changed in Warzone. Thirdly, we have Modern Warfare with its normal playlist update. And we have a little bit of discussion about Season 7. Because if you didn't know, Season 7 was supposed to or should have start today. So it's very confusing, but we'll get into that later in the video. First, what we're going to start with is what changed in Black Ops Cold War today, specifically talking about Nuketown as well as the Nuketown Easter egg as well. So we got a lot to talk about, so let's jump right into it. So starting off this week, as you can see here, we've got double XP and double weapon XP live in Black Ops Cold War. So this is probably going to be the best time in the next little while, probably honestly till Christmas, that we get to level up your weapons, get them to maximum rank. If you're wondering what the fastest way to do that, it's actually in Fireteam Dirty Bomb. That's the fastest way to level up weapons. But keep in mind, the double XP and weapon XP is also in Zombies and multiplayer. And we have, as you're going to see here, 24/7 Nuketown. So 24/7 Nuketown will be an awesome way of leveling up your weapons as well. So a bunch of great options. So play as much as you can this weekend. Get a bunch of weapons leveled up. It's the best time to do so. Now, speaking of Nuketown 24/7, as far as this map goes, this is literally a recreation of the very first Nuketown that we got in Black Ops 1. It is exactly the same with the addition of new types of mannequins, with the addition of graffiti everywhere. It's a lot dirtier. Basically, there is a story behind this map, but I'm going to save that for a video that I think I'm going to be doing tomorrow, which I think what I'm going to do is actually go over the evolution of all of the Nuketown maps, talk about all of the Easter eggs. So if that's something you want to see, something you're interested in, be sure to hit that like button. We've done it in the past back in Black Ops 3. So if you want to see that, just show me by hitting that like button. Now, as far as the Nuketown Easter egg goes, what you're going to notice is if you go into custom games and you try to go on the Nuketown map, it is not there. You cannot select it. They actually did this in Black Ops 4 as well. They waited like a month before they added Nuketown to custom games. I don't know why. I don't know if they wanted the Easter egg to seem rarer than it actually was. But in fact, people were actually able to get into Nuketown in custom games before the map even came out. And that is what you are seeing here. Now, I didn't do this. This is from someone named Carnage Saw. He's a friend of mine. I've played games with him before. His channel will be linked down in the description. And basically, there are two main Easter eggs on this map. The first of which is if you shoot off all of the heads on the mannequins in a set amount of time. Now, I don't know what that time is. You have a pretty good amount of time and you're able to do it solo. But in doing this, what it does is all of a sudden the map goes monochromatic and everything kind of goes this like bluish, purplish kind of shade, and everything looks that way for everyone who is in the game, which is pretty crazy. We've never seen anything like this before. Normally, this just involves the mannequins coming to life. In the second one, yes, there is a second Easter egg. If you shoot off all of the arms and heads of the mannequins, this time you get a different monochromatic, which is kind of like black and green, as you are seeing here. So we're going to go more in depth with this tomorrow, talking about the various different Easter eggs and other Easter eggs that you can find on the map as well. But as far as Nuketown goes, that is what we are getting this week. As far as other changes in today's update in Cold War, there really isn't any. As I mentioned before, double XP, double weapon XP. The other change that they made today actually has to do with a specific weapon. This is the Thumper or the M79. For the zombies challenges for this weapon, what they did for this one is they updated the chemical challenge so that when you get 5 or more kills on enemies with a single shot with the M79, before you had to do this 750 times. Now it is only 50. So for those of you who already did this, first of all, sorry, but for the rest of you, this is way easier to get now. This is basically all that changed in Cold War today. So moving over to Modern Warfare and Warzone. First of all, in Warzone, there is nothing new here. We have Blood Money and we have Battle Royale, which is your normal solos, duos, trios, and quads. As far as challenges go, we have still got no intel since the launch of Black Ops Cold War, which is a little bit weird. On top of this, you're going to notice that as well in Modern Warfare, we do have the Black Ops Cold War operators here as well. Now, as far as the thing that you're wondering about, and one of the reasons probably why you're watching this video, is for the Battle Pass and for Season 7. So you're going to notice that they have extended the timeline of Season 6 another, as you're seeing here, 13 days. It was 14 as of yesterday, to the 7th of December. Actually, technically the 8th of December. It's in the middle of the night. I know it's weird. But basically what this is 2 days before the launch of Black Ops Cold War's Season 1 and their Battle Pass pass and everything like that. So what this tells me is that there's actually probably not going to be a Season 7. However, the developers at Infinity Ward have said, they've come out and said that there is still more content coming to Modern Warfare. Now, the weird part is the 2 days between the end of Season 6 on the 8th and the beginning of Season 1 for Black Ops Cold War on the 10th. What is going on in those 2 days? And I think the thing that makes the most sense is the Rebirth event. Now, as we talked about before with the launch of Season 1 of Black Ops Cold War, there is this mystery event going on within Warzone. They haven't gave us any details on it, as everyone is assuming that it's going to be something to do with the Alcatraz map coming back as Rebirth Island, but we don't know any of that for sure. What we do know is that there's this 2-day gap between the end of Season 6 and the beginning of Season 1, and the Infinity Ward devs have come out and said that we are getting more content for Modern Warfare and Warzone. It's all pretty damn weird. Now, speaking of more content for Modern Warfare, we also have an update to the store today. So essentially, we got 2 new bundles today, and they're actually on sale. As you're seeing here, up to 25% off select bundles. This is probably because there is no store items in Black Ops Cold War right now. They're just trying to sell some more bundles. So as you're seeing here, the Saw bundle, Texas Chainsaw, Dr. Karlov Lives are all 25% off, which is pretty cool. But on top of this, we have 2 new bundles this week. First of all, the Sakura edition. This one basically has a cherry blossom tracer round, as well as kind of like this Asian themed camo on the weapons. You get one for the submachine gun, as you're seeing here, and the other one's for the assault rifle. On top of this, watch charm sticker, same thing that we normally get with the Modern Warfare bundles. And then we also have the Amethyst Iskra. Now, this one, you get a pretty damn cool skin, I must say. Purple leggings, that kind of thing, hood up, looking pretty dope. On top of this, a submachine gun and an assault rifle blueprint, both of which are like kind of like this chrome purple amethyst kind of weapon with amethyst tracers as well. On top of this, a new melee weapon, which is of course once again another butterfly knife that has a really cool camo on it, and that is pretty much it. You also get the Iskra quip as well. Pretty straightforward. That is the update here, but we also have a little bit with multiplayer as well. So essentially in multiplayer, the things that you have this week that are new are Face Off, Infected, and then Season 5 and Season 6 Mosh Pit. So this is taking the Season 5 and Season 6 maps, throwing them into one playlist so that you can get some more playtime on those. Now, the interesting thing about this is we know that at the beginning of Season 1, Modern Warfare is going to get a new leveling system. It's going to adapt, I believe, the Black Ops Cold War Battle Pass. So it's very odd that when we actually go ahead and look at the Battle Pass in-game, that it's only 13 days left on it. You would think it would end the same day Season 1 starts in Black Ops Cold War. So I would expect to see more bundles added into Modern Warfare. But as far as Season 7 is going, and I've seen a lot of people make videos on Season 7, I would be pretty surprised if we got one. Basically, they're trying to focus their efforts on Warzone and Cold War now, so maybe if they consider Season 7, it might just be a part of Warzone or another code name for Season 1. Other than that, I am relatively confused just as much as you are, but just know that Season 6 now goes to the 8th of December, and Season 1 for Black Ops Cold War starts on the 10th of December. That's basically what you need to know. So yeah, it's confusing. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it either. So here's the thing, is I don't think there is going to be a Season 7 for Modern Warfare. The timeline really doesn't make any sense unless they add a Season 7 after the Black Ops Cold War Season 1 starts, and at that time there's 2 battle passes, one for Modern Warfare, one for Black Ops, that you can level up both by playing either game, which would be very, very strange, but it's also possible. It's odd. It's very, very odd, and I'm curious what you guys think about it. So let me know what you think down in the comments, but if any Treyarch or Infinity Ward developers are watching, I honestly think that you guys should just come out and tell us what is going on with Season 7, because it's very, very confusing, and we just want to know what's going on. There's no secret behind this or anything. We just want to know if there's just Season 1 or if there's a Season 7 or what the hell is happening with that. But anyway, that is the update today. It's a confusing one. Hopefully I was able to fill in some blanks of some things that you didn't know, talk about the Nuketown Easter egg. We're going to have a more in-depth video tomorrow coming out on Nuketown's Easter egg, so if you're not already subscribed or have notifications on, make sure you do so. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, it's always appreciated if you do hit that like button. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out. We are